yoga tonight. Gentle yoga and meditation. Welcome. Thursday night, 7 p.m. Trying to keep a little bit of a schedule here. So hopefully you guys all had a wonderful day and got to stay at home. Did not go outside unless you absolutely 100% needed to. I cannot not stress enough of how important it is right now for you to stay home. Yeah, it's starting to hit close to the community, so please, please, please stay safe. So tonight we are going to start into a seated position. What I want you to do is actually grab a blanket. That would be my blanket that I'm going to use, actually a yoga blanket. So you're going to take a blanket or a towel for that matter, and I want you to just fold it, and then roll it, and then put it aside. And then if you have blocks, go ahead and grab blocks. If you have straps, go ahead and grab straps. If not, just stay as you are. So coming to your mat, rotating your shoulders back and down, taking a few deep breaths, and then simply connecting to how you feel tonight. Or maybe for some of you guys it'll be mornings when you actually listen to this video, but right now, how do you feel? And really, really become aware of where the emotions might reside in your body. Because often where the tightness is, if you go underneath that, underneath the just physical aspect of the body, is where the juicy things resides, where the emotions and the feelings and the things we hold on to are located. So there's a lot of things going on in our world right now. There's a lot of grief, a lot of sadness, a lot of sorrow, a lot of fears. And I know I've addressed that before, but I think it's important to keep talking about it because it is present and it will be more and more present every day for the next couple of weeks. So let's really tune in to where the emotions are in your body. And then put your hands on that area, wherever you feel you're holding the tension. It could be hips, it could be your heart, it could be your head. Wherever that is, put your hands on that. And I want you to just breathe. Feeling the breath go all the way to your hands. And making your intention for this evening practice to release the tension. The intention is to release tension. The intention is to really become so aware of where that tension resides, that you can pinpoint it with your breath and use your exhales to release it. And bring your hands back onto your knees, and then go ahead and gently rotate your neck to the right. Nothing has to be too much or too fast. Just very gently. Whichever way you want to go and start with. And then switch. And also as we practice, if you have some gentle music you want to play, people have been asking me why we are not playing music during classes right now when they are being just filmed and put up either on YouTube or Instagram Live. And one of the reasons why, make sure you've switched your neck by the way if you have not already. One of the reasons why is, the main reason is copyrights. So if I play any songs whatsoever is because I have the authorizations from the author, from the person who wrote the songs and wrote the music. Otherwise, we cannot play anything. So at any time, if there's anything you want to play while we practice, you're welcome to that. Bring your hands to prayer pose. And then inhale and bring your arms up. And as you exhale, fold forward, relax your neck. And breathe, just letting your body rest, letting your body completely relax. You can choose to keep your back flat if you want. 2 more breaths. And as you exhale, gently rolling up and opening your arms out. You're going to inhale and take the right arm up, and as you exhale, pull that ear gently towards your shoulder. With the opposite arm, just keep extending it out to the side, and you can bring it up or back, whatever feels right to you. As long as you feel stretched to the side of your neck. And start breathing really deep. Letting the breath come through the side of your neck, almost like it's opening, like a gaping hole. As you inhaling, bringing in air and oxygen, and as you exhale, releasing the tension in the neck. And find a different stretch for your neck. Maybe it's bringing the chin down or looking up. Like, what does your neck need? And then bring that head all the way up, and we're going to switch to the opposite side. Again, breathing through the side of the neck. And then finding a different stretch for that neck. Wherever you want to put your arm, it's up to you. And bring that head all the way up. Interlace your fingers. I'm going to place them behind your head, kind of like at the base of your skull, where your skull meets your neck. Bring your elbows together, keep your spine straight, and bring your chin to your chest. So feeling the stretch in the back of the neck and the upper back. And then rounding your back slightly. Feeling that stretch going a little further down that spine, maybe all the way to the tailbone. Then inhale, bring your heart forward. Bring your elbows back, lift your heart. Breathe. And bring it all the way up. Arms go back up. One more time, exhale, fold. 2 more breaths. And then gently roll up. And taking your right leg forward, flexing that foot. Inhale, arms up. And as you exhale, folding forward, so it's up to you. You can keep your spine straight. If you touch your toes, you're welcome to do that. You can also use a strap if you have a strap, or some sort of like scarf. You can put it around your foot and just grab that. And if that feels better, you can keep that knee slightly bent. And it's okay, depending on how your hamstrings feel at the moment. So 2 breaths. And as you exhale, bring that left arm up, turning, lifting your hand up. So watch my chest if you can. Just look up for a second. I'm not rounding forward. I reach my chest forward and my shoulder back. Bring the head back slightly. Breathe here. And then take your arm all the way to the side so that your armpit is hugging your ear. Keep reaching your chest forward, almost like the side, your armpit is trying to reach toward the ceiling. 2 breaths. And as you exhale, fold back to that leg. Pause here. And then reach all the way up and switching to the opposite side. Inhale, arms up. And as you exhale, fold. And again, keep a bend in the knee if you need. Next exhale, take that upper arm and bring it all the way up. Reaching your heart forward. So now not rounding that chest. What I mean by that is the upper ribs. So just reach those ribs back. 2 breaths. as you exhale, take that arm all the way to the side. So it's in alignment with your rib cage, armpit hugging your ear. 2 deep breaths. Then exhale, fold back to that leg. Hold here. And then come all the way up. You're going to extend your legs forward. Now, same thing. You can bend your knees. Oh, also, if you have a blanket or towel as I asked you to get earlier, you can put it under your knees. And then inhale, arms up. And then exhale again, folding forward. And pause here. So it's not about how far down you go. It's about deeply you breathe. So your breath is your guide. The more you inhale, the deeper you exhale. The more you exhale, the deeper your body will go. If you hold on to your breath, you're just contracting. And you're not letting the flow of breath guide you. And then slowly roll up. And then bring the sole of your feet together. Grabbing either underneath your big toes or underneath your feet. And just kind of like let your knees flutter like butterflies just a little bit. Maybe letting the breath come into choppy noises as you go on your exhale. So inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And taking your left hand onto your left knee, take your right arm behind you. Press that knee down as much as you can. I'm going to twist and turn to the side. So watch my shoulder. It's not up to my ear. I'm trying to bring it down as much as I can. So I'm pressing that knee down. Breathe for the twist. 2 breaths. And exhale, gently coming back. And then switching to the opposite side. Inhale, spine straight. Press that knee down. Exhale, twist. And come all the way back up. Crossing your legs and gently coming forward to your hands and knees. And I want you to take your blanket or your towel. If you're on carpet, you should be okay, but if you're on hardwood floors, please have something underneath so that your knee can come on it. So, I don't know if you're going to be able to see, and it looks like it's a little reverse. But anyhow, put your knee on that blanket. Feet are like a frog, and let that knee that's on the blanket open up. Good. Make sure you walk your chest so it's aligned with your pelvis. Pause right here. Stay with the breath. If you want to, you can lower your forearms down. You can also lower your chest all the way down. I'm going to stay here for 5 breaths. So stay. Feel the inner thighs. And again, stay with me, stay with my breath. Just try to match it with yours. 2 more. And as you exhale to come out of the pose, I want you to crawl forward to your belly, bring your legs back together, and then press yourself back to your hands and knees, and we're going to switch. So, you're going to either turn to the opposite way or bring the blanket to the opposite side of the mat. 1 knee on it. Same thing, open out to the side. Feet flexed. Pause right here, chest in the middle. And then lower down to your forearms, or you can lower your chest all the way down if that feels good. And breathe. Two more breaths. exhale, slowly come forward to your belly. Bring your legs back together and come back to sitting. Just bringing the sole of your feet back together. And hold here. And coming back to your hands and knees. And move the blanket out of the way. Or you can put it underneath your knees if that feels like your knees need padding. You need to know where you're at and know what your body needs. Come all the way to standing on your knees. Then inhale and bring your arms up. And as you exhale, gently just arch back. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, dive down onto your child pose. Inhale, come forward to your hands and knees. Still on the inhale, shift your shoulders forward. And as you exhale, lower all the way down flat to your belly. Inhale and lift your heart to low cobra. And exhale, press all the way back. Rolling all the way up. Bring your arms around. And exhale, hands, prayer pose. And again, together. Inhale. Exhale back. Inhale all the way up. Then exhale, dive down. Inhale, hands and knees shifting forward. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, press all the way back. Rolling up, circling arms around. Then exhale, hands, prayer pose. We're going to go 2 more times, so stay with it. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach back. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, hands and knees. Exhale, down. Inhale, halfway up, low cobra. Exhale, all the way back. Roll all the way up to your knees, arms around, and exhale, hands, prayer pose. We're going to go 1 more time together. Take a breath here, and then setting up an intention for your next salutation. So this was assisted sun salutations. So putting in an intention out, whatever that might be for you. Maybe it's to find more peace, more clarity, more calm. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach back. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, hands and knees shift forward. Exhale, down. Inhale, low cobra. And exhale, press all the way back. Roll all the way up, bring your arms around, and exhale, seal your intention into your heart center. And slowly coming onto your hands and knees. I'm going to take a few cow-cow. This is me protecting my knees. So drop your heart down, inhale, head up. Exhale, round. Just moving back and forth. Inhale, drop, head up. And exhale, rounding. So move slowly according to your breath, however it wants to come in and out. Listening to how that spine needs to move. And then maybe you want to start circling that spine around. Whichever way you want to do and go, doesn't matter. Maybe you want to let those hips come involved with the movements. It doesn't matter how it looks. How does it feel? Does it feel like your spine is coming alive? And come back to neutral and press to a child pose. Bringing that head down, arms forward. Just breathe. And then gently walk your torso and your arms all the way out to the left. Pause right here. If you can, take your left arm behind your back. And walk it back to center. Inhale and come all the way up to your knees. Bring your arm up. And exhale, reach back, keeping that left arm behind you. Lift your chest. Don't arch your back too much. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, dive back down. Left arm comes forward. Walk everything out to the right. Pause here. Right arm behind your back. Hold and breathe. And walk everything back to center. Keep that arm behind your back. Come all the way to standing on your knees. Lift. And come all the way back and go back to child pose. And slowly roll up and come to sitting, holding here. There's deep breath. Noticing the breath in the body. And then see if you can extend your right leg back forward. But this time, you're gonna bend that knee, grab that foot, and as you exhale, go ahead and extend it straight forward. Maybe you want to move forward and back a little bit. Massaging those glutes. And see if you can pull that foot towards your chest. If possible, wrap it. If not, just hold it. And breathe. Moving forward and back. Or maybe side to side like a little smiley face. Could all use a little smile nowadays. Pause here. Breathe. Hug it a little tighter. Breathe a little deeper. And as you exhale, you're going to put that foot onto your thigh. Now, if it's not okay for you, you just cross it forward. If not, go ahead and put it onto your thigh. Your deep breath here, and as you exhale, fold as deeply as you can. Keep breathing. Feel your hips. And then gently rolling up. You can keep that foot onto your thigh or just cross it forward. And then twisting towards that knee. Inhale, spine straight. Exhale, gently twist. Inhale, spine straight. Exhale, gently twist. Breathe. And bring it back to center. And then switching. Opposite leg forward. Bend that knee. Grab that foot. Extend that leg straight forward. Moving forward and back. And then pull it in. And then hold it or wrap it if you can. And just massaging those glutes. Maybe smiley face. Stay with the breath. And then put your foot onto your thigh. Spine straight. Pause here and fold as much as you can. Again, not okay, you just put that leg in the front. Now keep that foot right here and fold. Breathe. gently roll up. Twist towards your knee. Inhaling, spine straight. Exhale, twist. Few more breaths. And come all the way back to center. And then release. And pause here. Noticing your body. Where was that tightness when we first started class? Can you remember where it was located? Can you send your breath back to that area? Just notice if it's as tight as it was when you first started or not. Just finding gentleness of the breath. And taking your right hand, you're going to press your thumb against your right nostril, keeping the opposite finger loose. We're going to inhale for a count of 5 on the left. So inhale for 5. Plug both nostrils, hold for 5. Exhale everything out to the right. Inhale for 5 on the right. Hold for 5. Exhale everything out to the left. Then inhale for 6 on the left. Hold for 6. Exhale everything out to the right. Inhale for 6 on the right. Hold for 6. Exhale everything out to the left. Inhale 7 on left. Hold for 7. Exhale to the right. Inhale 7 on the right. Hold for 7. Everything out to the left. Inhale 8 on the left. Hold for 8. Exhale to the right. Inhale for 8 on the right. Hold for 8. Exhale everything out. And release your hands and pause here. Just coming back to regular breath. And imagining your tailbone really reaching down on your mat wherever you're sitting. And imagine a rope attached to that tailbone. And you're dropping that tailbone, the rope all the way down, as far down as your imagination can have it. Maybe attach a rock to it to just really feel that being heavy. You should feel like you're just so grounded right now. And imagine there's a balloon that's attached to the top of your head, like a helium balloon. And it's just pulling your head up, 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 so that your spine elongates, your shoulders go down, your neck elongates. And as you're breathing in, imagine yourself pulling in the energy and the breath from the rope up to your belly, to your ribs, to your chest, to the top of your head, all the way up that balloon. And as you exhale, imagine that breath dropping back down, as far down, down into the earth as you can have it. And again, inhale and pull in, opening the belly, the chest, elongating the neck, top of the head. Exhale, dropping it back down. Go through 3 more cycles on your own. And inhale and bring your breath to the area between your pubic bone and your belly button. Hold that breath right here. Hold. Exhale. Again, inhale and bring the breath to that belly button area. And as you exhale, you're going to exhale the breath straight out through the belly button. Inhale again, hold the breath into the belly button area. Exhale, expanding it out. Go through 2 more cycles on your own. Then moving it up to your heart center. Now inhale, bring the breath to the heart center and hold it. And then an exhale, drop it down. Inhale, bring it to the heart center. And as you exhale, shoot it out forward from your heart. Inhale the breath to the heart. Hold in the heart center. Exhale, shoot it out. 2 more cycles on your own. And then inhale, bring the breath all the way to your third eye. Hold it in your third eye. Exhale, bring it down. Then inhale, bring it to the third eye. And as you exhale, shoot a beam of light out of your third eye. Inhale, hold the breath for the third eye. Exhale. 2 more cycles on your own. Coming back to regular breath. Feeling your entire body, just really vibrating with breath and energy. Feeling the calmness in your mind. Feeling that calm just really melt your body. Melt any tightness that might still be here. Just bringing a little tenderness and a little calm through the breath. The breath is like a gentle wave. Comes in and out. Imagine yourself on the shore, at the beach. And then the waves are slowly and nicely and gently coming in and then pulling back out. But just so slightly. The sound is very, very minute. Not big, huge roaring wave, but just gentle. Just coming and lapping in and coming back out. And you're just watching that come in and out. It's almost mesmerizing, the sound. Maybe in the background you can hear a few birds. There's no one else on that beach but you. Your feet are planted down in the sand. You can even wiggle your toes. The sound feel warm. You feel the sun on your face. And just gently, you're just watching the tide come in and out. The waves gently breaking into shore. You can feel a complete sense of serenity and calm. And keeping that centering, that feeling of calmness, of peace, of contentment, just slowly come rolling down into your back. And bring your knees to your chest. And then gently bring your knees to the right and extend that left arm out. Take a few deep breaths here. Bring your knees back, center, and go opposite side. And bring those knees back to center. Pull your knees to your chest. Take a deep inhale here. And as you exhale, bring your forehead up towards your knees. And then gently come down to your Shavasana. Cover yourself up with a blanket if you need to. Relax your shoulders. Let your hands gently turn up and relax. Your whole body melting into your mat. Your breath just gently coming in and out. There's nothing else but you and your mat. No worries, no angst, no fears. You're at complete peace. Feeling yourself be gently cocooned. Just imagine a warm blanket being wrapped around you. Imagine someone gently placing a warm eye pillow over your eyes. The warmth of the blanket and the pillows just making your body melt even deeper. Complete state of relaxation. slowly rubbing your hands together. You're going to turn onto your side and pause there for a second or two. And press yourself all the way up to sitting and bring your hands to your prayer pose. We will finish and end this class with 3 deep ohms. Chant from your heart. Chant that as if nothing else matters but those ohms, specifically right here, right now. Inhale deeply. Inhale and bring your thumbs up to your third eye.